Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Dean from Red Pill Crypto. So if you got yourself started on Coinbase and you got your Exodus wallet, and congratulations on that. Maybe you're looking at some of the investing platforms. I'm going to talk more about that later on. However, I want to first introduce you to an exchange. So an exchange is where, of course, people trade cryptocurrencies over the exchange, and so it's a buy and sell environment, and it's necessary to set the price of cryptos, supply and demand, basically the principles of free market currency at work. So I'm going to use Bittrex today. Bittrex is very common. It's got a lot of currencies on it, and a lot of people use it. So it's fine. There are other ones, and you can certainly research that. And I recommend joining a few of them, and you may have to at some point when you do some investing in certain ICOs. That their coins will come out on other exchanges, and so you'll just have to go to that exchange and get an account. It's very simple to do. It's very quick and easy. You just basically start out by clicking on that little button and it says get started now. You're going to enter your email address, password, and confirm your password, then sign up, and it's that simple. I'm not going to do it there, and I've already signed into mine because it makes me go through an email confirmation, which sometimes takes a minute or two, which is inappropriate for this video. All right, so coming here, this is basically the main page that I come to. This is basically, if I click that Bittrex button up here on the left, it opens up these three markets here, which is USD, Ethereum, and Bitcoin markets. What you're seeing here is basically a list of these are Bitcoin Bitcoin coins, and then these are Ethereum coins down here, and these are US dollar market coins, and some of them overlap, but they're listed here in rank of volume. You can click these little things here to find out, for instance, I want to rank them in who's been the most down today or who's been the most up. You'll always see some coins that in one day are up 28, 30, 50, 74%. That's like enormous gains for one day, and that's just the way this market plays out. Sometimes you'll see the same thing on the negative. Currently, the smaller cryptos are up a little bit, so that's good news for those who own those small cryptos. All right, so the way to work this is, well, first of all, I'm going to show you over here. If you go to wallets, it's going to open up my wallet, which currently I don't have much of anything in there other than some Digibyte and Doge coins, which I bought when I first got into crypto. I think I spent $20 on those. So that's what you see right there. Tiny bit of Ethereum, a tenth of a OMG, and then Bitcoin Cash, a tiny bit. Those are little leftover remnants right there from having traded before. So let's go back to the Bitcoin marketplace, and then let's just take a look at, if we wanted to look at a certain Bitcoin, for instance, OMG, we can type OMG up here in this little thing, and there's OMG right there, which is OMG. So if I click on this, I can see that it takes me to the trading page. It's going to give me a graph here. This is a useful graph. You can change it. Right now it's in 30-minute increments, so each of these bars is a 30-minute increment. I can change it to a 1-minute increment or a 1-hour increment. So if I change it to 1 hour, it's going to look a little different. I can change it and look back in history a little further by changing it to 1 day. So I can see that over the last roughly 20-30 days, this coin has gone down in value. Excuse me. A lot of that has to do with a lot of people have jumped out of the smaller cryptocurrencies and put their money in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin next week is going through in the next 2 days is going through a hard fork, and there will be a new coin called Bitcoin Gold. So a lot of people want to have their Bitcoin and hold it for that event, because if you hold Bitcoin at that point, you get Bitcoin Gold. So I expect next week you'll see a lot of these smaller cryptos go up in value as people come back out of holding the Bitcoin. So you can change it to a week, and you can see that that coin has only been in existence for maybe 10 or 12 weeks right there. So that's basically how this thing operates. Hold on, let me switch that back. Now over here you're going to see the asking price, the last price. Right now, this coin, the current bid for this coin is 0.00129,431 Bitcoin, which is equivalent at the current market rate of Bitcoin is equivalent to $7.72 right there. And the current asking is for 776 or 0.00313,099. All right, so that's the trading spread right there, the 24-hour high, 24-hour low right there. Down here, if you want to do some trading, if you already own some of this, you can either sell it or buy it. So buy OMG Graph, you would put in the number of units you want, the price, and to choose your price, you would look up here and you'd say, okay, well maybe I want to match that asking price and just sell it right away. So I'd copy that, paste it down here into Bitcoin, and then I would put how many I want to sell. I would click OK, buy OMG Graph, and it would confirm it, and then it would list it under here. It would list it as a buy order, and it would sit there until it's sold. And of course, if you put in the asking price, chances are it would sell right away, unless somebody else got that asking price and then the price went up, as that just happened right there. So if you want to sell OMG Graph, you do the same thing over here. You put how many do you want to sell, what price you want to sell, and if you want to sell it quick, you would put the bidding price in, which copy the bid price, copy it right there, sell it, and then you're done. Down here you can see the recent transactions, and if you look at this closely you can start to see, okay, currently over here you have somebody selling a very tiny minuscule amount of OMG. No, I'm sorry, they're selling 1.6 right there, 23 right there, 2.5 right there, and they're selling it for a very small price of $7, whatever. Those are the same bids that are up here. So that's pretty much it for that page. When you come over to your wallet, you can do the same thing if I want to look at Dogecoin. Now suppose I want to send some Bitcoin to my wallet here, or if I want to take Bitcoin out, I would use these buttons right here. So, but right now I don't have any Bitcoin in there, but if I wanted to add Bitcoin, I would simply click that plus button, and this would tell me the address, which I would copy and paste, and then I would post that into my wallet to send it over, and it would send money right over here to Bitcoin. And once I have the Bitcoin in there, I can use that to make purchases for other coins. So that's the very basics. This is a nice site. I do like the ability to look at some of these smaller coins. You can kind of do some research on how much volume they're doing versus how much the price fluctuation is. So again, the volume, you can go to low volume down here or high volume. If you're looking at some of the price changes, you go right there, last price. So the lowest price coins right now, this is listing coins according to their price, starting with the lowest to the highest. So Red coin is the cheapest coin out there, and then Dogecoin, Digital Note, Myriad, Bitbean, CEO Coin. So those are some that the new investors with a little bit of money like to play with, because it just seems fun when you get a few coins in your wallet for the first time ever. And they fluctuate a lot. So if you buy low and sell high, you're going to make some money. If you buy high and sell low, you will lose some money. What else? Anything? You can change your settings around here, which is nothing but your we can add an extra factor to your security, maybe change your password, that sort of thing. Over here, if you did put in a buy order, it would list them, a buy or sell order. If you had a bunch of them going, you would have them here. And that's about it. So Bittrex, great place to buy and sell coins. Hope you guys get an account there. It's very simple. You don't have to do anything with it, but having it open and available to yourself, make sure you save your password, and of course your username, I guess, is probably your email, so that doesn't matter. All right, there you are, Bittrex, your first exchange. Go in, have some fun, look around, and play with it a little bit so you get to know it. All right, have a great day. It's great to appreciate you stopping by.